Today, we're diving into the hottest workflow to create amazing AI videos. With Kling AI start to end frame feature, you've got full control over every detail of your video. And when you combine it with Google's Nano Banana, you can create incredible scenes beyond anything you've ever imagined. After testing both tools, I'm sharing some pro tips that can help you take your AI filmmaking to the next level. Let's jump right into the first example to see this magic in action. Let's kick things off with our first example, a simple transformation video. I want to turn this lady into the iconic evil queen through a cinematic transition. The first step, we need to prep the photo for the end frame. I've placed 4 images of the queen from different camera angles onto a 16:9 canvas. Why? 2 reasons. 1, I want Nano Banana to capture as many details as possible for maximum character consistency. And 2, the 16:9 canvas ensures my output image matches this aspect ratio. Now, I'm ready to use Nano Banana to swap the lady in my original image with the evil queen. We can do this by heading to Google Gemini website. I uploaded the original image with the lady in white and my reference image of the evil queen to Nano Banana. And then I used this prompt. Replace the lady in image 1 with the character in image 2, including the outfit and hairstyle of image 2, while keeping the same pose, color grade, and vibe of image 1. I've got a photo of the queen with an incredible level of character consistency, and then I asked Nano Banana to turn the apple into a rotten apple, just like this. Perfect. So now that we've got our start frame and end frame images ready, let me show you how to create the animation with Kling AI. I'm using a platform called Hexfield. They have all the major AI video models available. Head to Video in the top menu, then click Create Video. Select the Kling 2.1 model. Next, upload your start frame image and your end frame image. Paste in the prompt we're going to use. A smooth transformation of a lady in white clothes into a dark evil queen. And here's the shot I got. I'm really thrilled with it. The effect is spot on. The lady transforms into the evil queen with a dark and mysterious vibe that's incredibly cinematic. It's exactly what I was hoping for. Alright, let's move on to our next example. I've got a photo of a leopard and I want to transform it into this lady. First, we need to create our start and end frame images. Unlike the first example where we only changed the character, this time we need more context. Let's answer 3 key questions. Who, where, how? Who is the subject of this shot? That's easy. We've got the leopard and the lady. Where is it happening? We need to define the location. Let's say it's in a forest. And how is it happening? Based on the images, the transformation should occur while the leopard is sprinting. So, I created 2 images using Nano Banana, placing both the leopard and the sprinting lady in a foggy rainforest. Here are the results. The image with the leopard came out too bright and too warm, not the vibe I was going for. So I made a second version with a prompt specifying cool color temperature. Thanks to Nano Banana's awesome photo editing power, I've now got a much more satisfying image. Quick tip, the more coherent your start and end frame images are, the smoother the transformation will be. These 2 images now share a similar color tone, and both the leopard and the lady are facing the same direction. I'm pretty confident I'll get great footage on my first try without needing a complicated prompt. So here is the prompt. The key phrase is a smooth transformation of the leopard to a woman while sprinting. And here is the footage I got. Silky smooth transformation and no distortion. Alright, let's switch things up and try a different type of video. A product video. This is going to be super useful for e-commerce marketers or business owners out there. So, I took a simple photo of a perfume bottle on my desk, just like this. I uploaded it to Nano Banana and asked it to create a professional product photo for me. Just like that, I've got a stunning photo that looks straight out of a commercial. The next step, turning this into an eye-catching video. I'm using this polished photo as my end frame. Then I went back to Nano Banana and removed the perfume bottle, leaving just the background as my start frame. The concept here is to make the perfume appear through a dramatic transition. With both the start frame and end frame images ready, I just pasted in my prompt. I emphasized this is a static shot, meaning the camera won't be moving. A vortex of green leaves appear out of nowhere. In the end, the bottle of perfume will appear. And here's the video I got. Next up, let's create a video that adds storytelling elements. Remember our who, where, how framework? First, I want to set the stage for my video. I've got a screenshot of Google Map with an arrow pointing to a specific location. I uploaded this to Nano and asked it to show me the actual scene marked on the map. Here's what I got. The harborfront cityscape of Hong Kong, but I wasn't completely satisfied with my first try. Those people in the foreground were too distracting, so I simply asked Nano to make the camera angle higher and remove the foreground. I love how easy it is to edit photos like this. The next step is to get my character into the scene. This character is called Aloy from the video game Horizon, and she's riding on her flying mount Sunwing. I've placed different angles of her on a 16:9 canvas. Then I uploaded this to Nano with a prompt to place her in the first image. Here's the final result I got. Notice that the image has changed from 1:1 to 16:9. The aspect ratio is controlled by the reference image I just uploaded. So the character and location are all set. The question left is how to animate this scene. This time, I'll use the brand new Kling 2.5 model. This model is incredibly good at animating motions, and it only requires the start frame. No end frame needed. Inside Hexfield, I'll change the model to Kling 2.5, upload my image, and use this prompt. A giant mechanical dragon flaps its wings and soars above the city's skyline. The camera follows the dragon's flapping as it flies towards the skyscraper ahead. And here's the video I got. Look at the light reflections on the wings, the color changes following its moves. It looks very realistic. The motion of the Sunwing flying towards the building is perfect. It shows the power of the Kling 2.5 model. Speaking of storytelling, let's take it up another notch. We can use Nano to create different camera angles of a subject for even better storytelling. Here, I've gathered images of a race car from multiple angles. Why? I want Nano to learn the car from every perspective to create highly consistent images. Check out this image of the car from the back. It captures every detail of the original car I fed into it. And look at these other images. Whether it's from the side, the front, or the top, they all maintain incredible consistency, including the car logo and the subtle details on the car body and the tires. The next step is to create videos using these images as start and end frames with Kling AI. Since these images are so consistent with both the subject and the background, we can link everything together seamlessly. You've already had a sneak peek of the final video at the beginning of this tutorial. Now let me walk you through how it all came together in just a few quick steps. It starts with a static shot from the back of the car. The engine starts, smoke comes out from the pipe, and the car begins moving forward. The next shot shows the car drifting to the right. I've marked the camera control in blue text. It dictates how the motion unfolds in the video footage. Then we transition to a low tracking shot that smoothly shifts into a top-down view. You'll see how fluidly the motion plays out in just a bit. After that, we've got a high-angle drone shot that drops back down to a low-angle tracking shot. And for the last shot, I want to dive into a bit more detail. I created a scene with the car crossing the finish line first, but I also wanted a start frame. So I asked Nano to generate the scene from 3 seconds earlier. It's incredible how it can deduce the car state based on time. Finally, the last shot moves from a wide-angle view to a close-up, focusing on the car as it crosses the finish line in triumph. Let's watch the whole video together and see this epic sequence in action. If you want more AI tutorials like this, click on this video right now. I've got a deep dive AI video tutorial waiting for you. See you in the next one.